you gon' throw it, I'ma fuck around and catch it. Off this molly, I'm a demon, I'm a savage. I'm like, homie, don't trip, cause when I'm done, you can have it. Pretty face with some ass, that's a plus. B&B, we got it looking like a club. Shake some, face down, ass up. Let me see you touch your knees and go fuck that shit up, hey. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out Ace Guapo. Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Lil Sosa up in this bitch. You feel me? You can find me all on Instagram at official_Lil Sosa. You can find me on all music platforms at Lil Sosa, LILSOSA. That part.
God damn, you ready to go, huh?
He got straight into it.
He didn't even wait for me to ask him. Hell yeah, that's a dope ass track right there. Lil Sosa, Catch It, which is available on all streaming platforms, man. And we're back with the Bakersfield Underground, The Bug. And what better way to kick things off with this brand new track, man? Hey, welcome to The Bug, bro, for real.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, for real. Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah, man. I've been waiting for this interview right here, man, because I've been on your catalog for the past... It's been over a month already, you know what I mean? I listen to everything. You have a lot of good music out.
Appreciate
you have a lot of music, man. You've been doing music for a while already, huh?
Yeah, I think since like what, 2018, 2017. Yeah,
just
like
about, yeah. Hell yeah.
Just trying to keep it going.
Hey, you have to, bro. You know what I mean? And once again, it's like you keep it moving. You know what I mean? You switch your styles here, which we're gonna get into like your music catalog on the second half, because I like the way you kind of switch styles in between. You know what I mean?
I was still trying to find myself, just trying to find my voice. You know, when I first started, it was I didn't know if I wanted to be like on some auto tune shit. I didn't know if I wanted to be a storyteller, and you know,
it's a part of it though, huh? It's a part of the journey and shit. You know. Hey, so tell us what got you into music?
Shit, to be real, is the people around me and my pops. My pops, he used to own a dispensary, but other than that, it was like 2 stories. So the bottom level was a dispensary, and the top he would have a studio.
Oh shit!
So
hey, you would never leave that spot then, huh?
Well, I mean, not even that. Like, I wouldn't even really fuck with it. It was just he would always bring people from like the Bay Area. He would bring like HD of Bareface, Lil Blood, a bunch of different artists to come down and record them. So just being around that, it was like, okay, I would always see it, and then on little free time when they wasn't fucking with it, I'll go try to fuck with it. Just on some, just some bullshit. And then after that, I want to say 2017 is when I took it serious. We had a music group called Yank Mob.
All right.
Shout out, rest in peace, my cousin G Damo.
R.I.P. man.
He the one on my chain. You feel me?
All right.
Crazy. But yeah, once we started our little rap group, that's when I took it serious, because we really had motion. Like, still got motion, but that's kind of what influenced me the most is G Damo. He had the field on lock. Like, if he was still here, I ain't gonna lie, he'd be up right now. Like, he'd be in this chair, not me. Like, for sure.
Hey, the Bay Area has a different style too, though, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's different than what you hear over here.
And that's the thing too. Like, when people ask like, what's my type of music, who I listen to, it's like I listen to a lot of underground, like Bay Area and like LA rap. Like, you know, I don't really listen to like Future and like Travis Scott. You know, like
it's just not because we weren't raised in that area. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't listen to mainstream artists. It's like, it's no shade to them, but you know, So when people that don't know me or where I'm from, they like, bro, you sound like you from the Bay, or you sound like an LA artist. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm from Bakersfield.
Which once again, you know, right in the middle of your catalog, you kind of switch it up, and which you do get into this whole Bakersfield, the way the Bakersfield sound is. You know what I mean? But I like that you came in. It was different. It was completely. So you got a taste of something that is different too. You know what I mean? Which is cool.
Yeah, I was just testing the waters, trying to see what I sound best on. Still trying to find my voice.
And you never stop, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, there was times too, like I said, when I was trying to do that auto-tune shit, I knew like I kind of didn't fuck with it, but it was just like, you know, I was just like, I mean, shit, that's what's popping right now. That's what people are listening to. So I did it. And then after that, you know, just kind of transitioned into what it is now.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do shit just, you know what I mean? Because that's what's in right now. So it's going to get you more listeners and shit. It doesn't mean that you do a whole album like that type shit. You know what I mean? But,
I did a couple songs like that. And then it was just like, it wasn't really my style. Like, I just knew it within myself, you know? And so once I started getting into more like the club music, like, you know, making more party songs, like stuff that people could vibe to, like I was like,
because even that was in for a while too. So
I was like, this is my lane for sure.
Hell yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like if you don't know me or you never heard my songs, like if something to expect is like for sure you're gonna hear the beat without no lyrics, you're gonna start bobbing your head for sure.
Yeah.
That's one thing that everybody ever told me. They like, bro, you got a good beat selection. Like as soon as as soon as your beat plays, it's like, fuck, this shit already sounds like a slapper. Like, I ain't even heard a bar yet, but this shit slap already.
So I know that you were doing a little bit of Spanish trap también, you know what I mean? Which is it's fucking crazy, you know what I mean? Because I haven't heard an artist do Spanish trap like that. Yeah, this years ago too, you know?
I did one. I don't even know if I dropped it for real. I did one. It was called Kyle. I was supposed to get Swifty Blue on it. And we did record that. We recorded it. It was like, it was supposed to get finished and never got finished.
Oh, okay.
So I sent it to a couple other artists and it's just the same shit.
It wasn't meant to be, at least not at that time.
Time, exactly. So it doesn't mean it's not going to get dropped. It's just, wasn't the time for that. But I try to open up my style to really a lot, like not just one lane, like, you know. You
have to be though, you know what I mean? Because you want your music to be heard everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's fucking hella cool right there. So how old were you when you were like, hey man, I can start writing lyrics now? Because, you know, not everybody has that talent.
When I first started actually writing, I want to say I was like probably like 18. Right, like 18 when I first started writing. Yeah, because I never been the type to freestyle. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been on interviews and podcasts, and they'll be like, "What's up, bro? You gonna freestyle?" I'm like, "Nah, I can't."
Yeah, that's a whole other skill. You know,
that's a whole other skill. Like I say, like G Damo and them, like that's what motivated me too. Because like, I was the one that would record them.
All right.
So like I had, like I said, my pops had the home studio, so like I got to learn how to be behind the keyboard. You know, like work the all the sounds and shit. And so they would just be like, "Hey, punch me in." Yo, go bar after bar after bar. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like how do they do that?
Like that shit, like easy too. And I'm like, damn, I gotta sit down and write this shit. It'll take me like 2 hours. Like,
hey, but everybody's different though. And I've interviewed a lot of freestylers. And I ask them the same shit. Like, what goes through your mind, man? You know, do you have words already ready lined up and to match them up and just to go make it have sense too? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a different skill for sure.
But a lot of them do write it down before they get on camera too. You know what I mean? Like, again, it's just a skill. It's a different skill. You know what I mean?
But after all these years, like I said, like practice makes perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody's perfect, but I learned how to start getting into the play a beat. I could do a little something. Like,
there you go. You make something out of nothing too. You know what I mean? So that's fucking cool.
That's what kind of helps too when you're in the studio, because it's like, all right, wait, say you might get a writer's block, and it's like, okay, let me try to freestyle a couple bars. And you might like a bar or two that you said, so then you keep it, and then it's like, okay, let me just write from there. That was the bar that I needed to unlock my mind. Like,
you build, right after that. You mentioned writer's block. How do you get out of that funk, man?
Fuck, I ain't even gonna lie. To me, like, I feel like I just got to sit it out a couple of days. Like,
that's what it is, huh? Put it away for a little bit?
Yeah, I got to put it away, come back to it when I'm fresh-minded. Like, if I feel like I'm forcing it, I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Like,
have you ever forced it, though?
Hell yeah, for sure. Nah, for sure. Like, I've sat there and I'm like, nah, I got to get this done. Like, I'll get it done, I'll record it, go listen to it a couple times. I'm like, nah, I could do better than this. Like,
you know what? It's because we're not patient anymore, right?
Exactly.
That's what it is. We just want to get shit out there. And then, and that's the one thing that I speak with artists about. Forcing it is like, it's not what you really want to put out. Yeah. You're just trying to fill in that one line.
You're just trying to fill in that one little gap real quick. Like, you fill in that gap, and like I said, you go home, you think, once you go home and you leave the studio, like 6 other bars come in your head. And you're like, damn, where was that earlier? Like, damn.
That shit is funny how that happens, though. So the best thing to do is just put it away then, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Pick it up whenever you come back.
Yeah, I just put it away, take a little break, put my mind somewhere else, go do something else, and come back to it like, okay, I'm ready now.
Was it difficult for you to do that in the beginning? Because, we're so in it that we're like, you know what, fuck, I just want to move on from this track. I want to move on to the next.
It wasn't really more so difficult for that, because I would still write. I just wouldn't write on that topic of what I was on that song.
Okay.
So I would just put on a whole nother beat and just basically write another song.
Start off fresh.
Yeah, start off fresh basically. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm on a new topic, new beat. Like I'm away from that cadence, that tempo. It's just fresh. So then once it's ready to go back to that song, it's like, all right, cool, let's do it.
So when you write your music, do the beat have to go with the lyrics, or
for sure? Because I know some people write without a beat, and then they go and find a beat that matches that song. Like, I feel like with me, I gotta find the beat first. I gotta see,
that is different, huh?
I gotta see what I'm feeling, how this is gonna come out. Like, I've done it before where I write a verse and I go try to find the beat afterwards, but I'm like, nah, like this beat not it. Like, or I'll go through like 6 beats, 5 beats, and I'm like, this is not it. Like,
So you feel for the beat that?
Yeah, I gotta feel the beat first.
That fits the words.
Yeah, exactly.
That is true because, like, again, I like that you're saying this because everybody works different. You know what I mean? But it could be difficult to go the other way around with you. You know what I mean? Trying to write to a beat or have a beat and then write to that because the beat might say something different to you too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like somebody else might listen to it and they're like, nah, I feel like this was more this kind of song than what you did. And I'm like, you know, that's why I always look at the beat first and then right after that.
Damn, there you go. Have you had do you remember a track that you had to just put away for whatever reason, right? You're like, man, I'm just not digging this track. I'm not coming up with anything. Let me put it away. And then you came back months later. Has there been a song like that?
Hell yeah. Well, I want to say, to be honest, I want to say the cat shit that you just played.
Really? That was one of them.
I couldn't do the second verse for shit.
Yeah,
like,
It
took
and you got one verse on this one, huh?
All I had was the hook. I just had the hook and a verse. And that's the thing, too. I had a writer's block with that one.
Oh, man.
But I just felt like I came so cool in the first verse. I was like, damn, the second verse got to be hard. Like, I can't put nothing less than the first. Like, you know?
Yeah, you're adding more pressure to you now. Yeah,
so I was just pressuring myself. Like, if the second verse isn't hard, like, the song is basically there, you know? They're going to be like, the whole beginning of the song was cool, but after that, you kind of...
you tune out and shit. Yeah,
exactly. So,
but that's good pressure that you're adding on yourself, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that was one of the ones I put to the side, and then, like I said, shout out Ace Guapo. We knocked that out.
He was patient. He was waiting for you then, huh?
I ain't gonna lie. His work ethic, bro. He's one of them ones. He's
a beast, huh?
Yeah. Like I sent him the song literally like a couple hours later. I want to say like 3-4 hours later. He's like, "Hey, Pop, I got it done."
All right.
Like, what you mean? He sent it to me. I'm like, hey, this shit hard. Like,
now you got to follow that now.
I'm like, that's what I was missing. Like, that was hard.
That's cool though when you have an artist that you can just work with like that, that maintains that pace or even adds more pressure to you. You know what I mean?
And the same thing with him. Like, we grew up together. We grew up in the same neighborhood and everything. So it's cool, like I already knew about him. You know, once he started rapping, I'm like, okay, you a rapper now, huh? So I start hearing his songs and I'm like, bro, you hard. Like, I'm like, you got to rap for real. Like,
that's dope right there.
And that's the thing. Like, I keep it honest. Like, when people start getting into rap and then they don't really believe in themselves, I'm like, bro, I've been in this shit so long. Like, you got it, bro. Like, you got to keep going.
You got that ear for it then already.
Like,
then,
you got it. Like, and I've told that to a couple people. Like, bro, believe in yourself more than anything. Like, if nobody, you know, your self-confidence got to be at all-time high.
I like that you said that right there. Yeah.
I don't care if you feel like, oh, well, there's somebody else. Nah, fuck that. You got to stand on that. You the best artist in Bakersfield.
Damn, because now why do you do it then, right?
You feel me? I know there's hella artists in Bakersfield, but I stand. I'm the best artist in Bakersfield.
Hell yeah. You have to feel that way, though.
You got to feel like that.
What are you going to say in your music, too? You know, I'm second best? Like, you don't want to say that shit.
Hell no, I'm top ranked. You feel me?
Damn, there you go.
You feel me?
I like that you said that though, for real though, because artists need to hear this shit. For real.
Exactly. Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have to put yourself at the top tier, the top of the. You feel me? Top of the rank. Like,
that shit changes your mentality, bro. Exactly. You're undefeatable now, right?
Exactly. And it's like, and I'm not saying be cocky with it and be all. No. But you got to make sure that you like I said, you believe in yourself. You got to hold yourself to a standard. Like,
there you go.
Exactly.
And you can hear it in your music too. You know what I mean?
You got to hold yourself to a standard, like, and just let the work show, like, you know.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all it is. Like, you gonna feel that you the best. You gotta be the best. Your music gotta be the best.
Have you ever have an artist made you feel like, fuck, dude, I'm not good enough? Like, this motherfucker's the one, like, he's on top of their shit.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like how do you deal with that, man? Just fuck it.
Literally, that's it. You can't really knock yourself. You can't be down about it. You know, like I said, there's hella good artists in Bakersfield. Hell of them.
Yeah, not just here, like everywhere though, but just right here in general.
Like I'm not like, oh, I'm the best in Kern County. There's hella cities in Kern County. In Bakersfield, I'm like, there's a lot of, and I wouldn't even say competition because I don't compete with nobody. You know, but there's a lot of artists out here that are on their shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Do you feel like that helps you out?
Hell yeah, especially because they're young. And that's the thing too. A lot of the younger cats
there's a lot, man.
But they're good. Like, there's a lot of young cats that are good. So it's like, okay, I'm already damn near touching. I'm 27, so I'm almost 30.
You're still young,
I start, but in
the rap game,
compared to all the ones that started when they were my age. They started when I started. So it's like, okay, they're 17, 18 starting to rap, and I'm like, damn, they good. They was better than me when I started. So I'm like, damn, like, I don't know what this new generation, but they could rap. Like,
hey, how have you seen music change though since you started?
That shit changed a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I would say for the good and the bad. Like, I only say the bad because I feel like a lot of the music from outside of Bakersfield influenced a bunch of the gang shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of the younger artists want to go into that lane. But somebody that was really in the industry told me, he was like, bro, don't lock yourself in a box, basically. Yeah. It's cool to talk about all that shit and, you know, say you're about that life, but it's like, not a lot of people want to hear that.
Yeah,
and it's not gonna exit that box. Like,
yeah.
You might be hood famous, you might be city famous, but that's probably all you're gonna get.
Bam, there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so it's like, I'm not trying to be just known in Bakersfield. Like, I'm trying to be worldwide with it.
There's
like,
a whole world outside of Bakersfield too.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's what. That once they told me that, I'm like, hell yeah! Like, I gotta expand. You know, I gotta expand my mind, expand my music. Like, make everybody feel my shit, not just Bakersfield. Like,
right.
That's good that you took that advice though. You know, because some people they just want to, because of the gimmick, they want to act hard. They want to be but having every single track in your album be about that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get locked into that shit, just like you said.
And then not only that, but it just sounds repetitive. Like, repetitive.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's like, yeah, you just got to open your mind up. You got to, you know, create your own lane, stay in it. Yeah. Who cares what anybody says? Like,
hell yeah,
your lane is your lane.
Yeah,
you the only one there. No traffic. It's all you.
Real.
Like, you.
There's only one of you.
Yeah, like if you trying to do another like, basically like another, what you call it? Like a lane? Not I wouldn't say lane, but like if you're on that topic of what everybody else is on, you're fighting for a spot with all them people, you know?
You're just blending into everybody else, which you don't want to do.
Hell no, I'm not. Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
you don't want to sound like the same person.
Yeah, like
that you listen to. I said, I heard that.
Yeah, like
same as the rest of them.
Yeah, like that's what I don't want nobody to tell me, oh, you sound like so and so, or you know, you sound like you want.
Fuck that,
hell no.
I feel you on that.
So yeah, I just try to stay in my own lane and create my own wave. Whether they rock with it or they don't, is shit.
Yeah,
like I say, you got to be on your own shit.
Do you remember the first time that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Like you gotta believe in yourself. That's it.
I like that though. I like what you're saying right there because a lot of artists do need to hear that for real. Right. Do you remember the first time you were in the studio and you were recording, man? Were you prepared, man? Were you ready to go, or you were just like, because it's different. You being in the booth now. You know what I mean?
I feel like, and especially now too. Like I've always been the type that's like, I'm not gonna go book a session unless I'm ready. Unless the song is done, I'm not gonna go book a 3-hour session and write for 2 hours and then record for 1.
Dude, we need to talk about that. Yeah,
like, I'm not gonna waste my money to sit there and smoke, roll up for 2 hours. Like, nah, bro. And every engineer that I worked with, they tell me like, bro, you're fast, like, and you come prepared. I like that
because you've been practicing the same fucking thing over before you get to the studio. Damn, I like that you said that.
At home, all that shit, you gotta practice your cadence. You gotta make sure you know what your own beat, this and that. So then once you get to the studio, it's like, all right, come on, let's record, let's get it out the way, on to the next. Yeah. So when I go to the studio and I book my time, I ain't gonna lie, I only book like an hour, 2 max.
All right.
And in that hour, 2 hours, I get like 3 songs done.
That's a lot of music.
You feel me?
In 1 hour, that's a lot of music.
Only because they're already written. Yeah. You know, they're already written. I know where I want the beat to drop. I know, you know? Yeah. And a lot of the engineers, they'll tell me that, like, bro, you know what you want. Like, you make it easier on us because we ain't got to really try to do too much. Like, you already know. And I'm like, yeah bro, like,
time is money, man. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not here to play. I'm not here to waste nobody's time. Let's get this out the way and I'm out.
Damn, you said so you got 3 tracks in 1 hour right there, right? Because we get invited to several studios, so I sit in there, I'm there all night watching different artists. I've seen people sit there and start writing their music. I'm looking at the engineer, and he's like, dude, you don't have anything written down? Yeah. No, I'm like, dude, you got money then. Because we're there for hours, bro. Literally, like, you're there for hours and you got nothing done because you're writing the shit. Exactly. And then you have to get on the mic and kind of perfect it, you know what I mean? Which takes time, you know?
Hell yeah. That's why I'm like, nah, I got to
be prepared.
Ready. Like, before I go in there, I got to make sure the song is done. I know exactly where I want everything, and let's do it.
Bam, there you go. I like hearing advice like that, for real, man.
So we in a studio writing your music, or you hear somebody that's doing their music, and you hear them perform. Do they make you like readjust your words or readjust your music listening when they perform?
I wouldn't say not necessarily like readjust what I'm saying or like what I'm doing. But there'll be like certain things where I'm like, okay, I could have probably did something different, you know? Mm-hmm. But not too much of where I'm trying to basically make it exactly like them, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, cause like I said, I'm on my own style. Like, you got your style, I got mine. Let's just make it. Let's make a slap. Like that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't really say that I would try to change or like go off of A energy type shit. Like I try to just get my shit done and you know,
and be out of the way type shit. Yeah, I get you on that.
I just sit there like, hey, we got 30 minutes left. My shit's done. Like, no, you just got to do your shit.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
And I'll try to help, but I don't really try to like critique nobody and be like, oh, you should say this or you should do this way. Like, you know, everybody got their own style,
which is good. Yeah, you're like, that's just asking for trouble right there.
Like, I'm just there. Like, I'm just like, you know, okay, now it's on you. You got, you know, the rest of the song is you. I'm done.
Hell yeah. So because you started really young, man. You could even hear your voice changing throughout your catalog, bro.
Bro, I heard that shit all the time. People like, damn, what the fuck? Like,
fucking hell yeah.
They used to tell me like, why you making your voice so deep? And I'm like, I'm not. Like,
that's the way.
When I get on the mic and I rap, like, it's just that's how it is.
Yeah.
Like,
well, because you started young too, you know what I mean, and you've been doing it for a while now. Your voice is going to change as well. So, do you remember listening to your voice back in the beginning? Did you like it? Were you like, hell yeah, that sounds fucking dope?
Hell no, I didn't fuck with my voice.
What was it? What was it about? Like, what do you think it was?
I feel like it was just like, you could tell I was still young.
All right.
Like, and I wouldn't say it was like high pitch or scratchy or nothing. It just, I didn't really feel like I was comfortable.
Yeah.
You know? So
it takes time to build that.
Yeah, now it's like I'm good with my voice. I know what I need to do or like how I need to sound type shit.
Yeah. Do you feel like you were trying to be something that you're not also when you first started?
Hell yeah.
That's what it is too, huh?
Yeah, for sure. Like it just, you know, you're starting off, you're seeing what other people are listening to, so you just like, okay, let me make a song that's what they're into. Let me try to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so for sure, I was doing shit that I was just trying to fit in type shit.
Man, you made all the mistakes, huh?
I ain't even gonna lie. Like,
Hey, but it's good though that you talk about it, because there's a lot of up and coming artists that are probably struggling with that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much just be yourself type shit,
Basically, bro, you just gotta be yourself and stay in your lane. Literally, that's all I could say. Like, stay in your lane and shit. Be consistent. That's the main thing. Consistency is key. Damn. And I would say that because I've took breaks before where it's like, when I take a break, bro, it's like 6 months. I won't drop nothing. 7 months. Like, if you look at my YouTube videos or anything like that, you'll be like, damn, okay, he dropped a song in 2024, and the next video was in 2026.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why it take so long to drop a video?
You need to do that sometime,
huh? Like, it's just, that's how it is. But I only do that to myself because, like, when I was dropping consistently, I had a standard to where I wanted my videos. So once I started, like, I shot the video with Peso and Bravo the Bag Chaser. Like, I was doing videos where it was like private jets and all that, you know. So it's like, if I drop another video, it has to match the energy on the last one. I can't just drop. I can't go to no private jet and then shoot at a gas station. You know? Like, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, well, not even. I wouldn't say they would think that. It's just I would. I don't feel comfortable.
Course,
you know, like I gotta keep that standard. Like I gotta match the energy of the last song and make that shit better. Like
exactly.
You know?
Which can be a hard thing to do.
Exactly, and that's why it would take so long for me to do videos. It's because that shit costs.
Hell yeah, it does.
That shit costs.
Hell yeah, it does.
And if you can't keep up with it, that shit gonna be hard. You could still make you could make something out of music just dropping consistently on all platforms, but people want to see videos.
That's what's in right now.
They want to see a visual of that shit.
Exactly.
Like, listening to it is one thing, playing it, slapping it in your car loud, you know. But they're like, once you see the actual video and they like, damn, okay, that shit was hard. Like, it makes the feeling of the song different.
Yeah. Have you ever? Okay, let's talk about music videos real quick. Then, have you and the videographer ever have like a disconnect? Because you wrote this song about this, that, this, and that, this topic right here. Then the videographer comes in, hey man, I'm gonna bring fucking chicks. I'm gonna bring an airplane. I'm gonna bring this and that, and kind of loses what.
I wouldn't say like that, because a lot of like, especially now, like how I said, now that I found my wave and my sound, like a lot of my music was like money, cars, clothes, females. So it's like I would show them the song and they would tell me like, okay, I feel like you could do this, bring some models or something. So it's like, all right, cool. We just work together. We brainstorm shit together.
All right.
Like, that's
because it is good to work with a videographer too. You know what I mean? Because they have that vision that sometimes we might not have. You know,
like that's what you specialize is making videos, and I'm just the one who makes music. So it's like, let's put our minds together and do this shit. I never been the type that was like, oh hell no, we ain't. You know, like this is my song, this is what I'm gonna do for my I ask. I'm like, what do you think is the best thing? You know, what do you think that would make this video like?
Man, which is good because I've shot music videos myself, so I'm like, man, it is kind of hard to bring the Well, I mean, it could be hard for a certain artist to visualize it, even though they wrote the story, even though it could be something really deep, but they just don't have that vision. You know what I mean? Like a videographer does. Checking out angles, checking out lighting, checking out all different types of shit.
Yeah, because they might know shit that I didn't know. Like, I would just be like, look, straight up, this is my budget. And they'd be like, okay, cool. And then they show me places that I could rent for backgrounds, all types of shit. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, stuff that you didn't even know, too.
Exactly.
Let's do it. It's a whole other skill.
So, yeah, I feel like I worked with a lot of the videographers. Like, we just work together. Like,
hell yeah,
I've never been the type that's like, we're going to bump heads. And this is like I said, my video, how I'm
Yeah, do you switch, like, videographers? Do you collaborate with different? Because it's good. Everybody has a different mind, you know what I mean? Different view, so it's always good to switch it up.
Yeah, I've worked with a couple, like I want to say like a cool handful of videographers.
That's dope right there.
Shout out S the Shooter, Drew Shotcha.
Shout out.
Yeah, S he was out here in Bakersfield for a while, and then he ended up moving to Texas. Drew Shotcha, he shot. I want to say he shot the Bravo one. He didn't do the Peso. S shot the Peso video. Shit, and then I worked with who else? Well, it was just a handful of artists. I worked with LA artists. I mean, LA videographers. Like,
oh, nice. Okay.
You know, so I've
it's cool though. Yeah, it's cool to collaborate like that. You know,
I've worked with a Vegas videographer. Like, if I'm in the area, I look for the who's who has a good platform, who's good camera quality, good effects. Like, and that's the thing that's a lot like with my videos too is I like a bunch of effects.
All right, so it's like little twirls, like, zoom in, zoom out,
cool
all types
doing
of shit.
Doing the like cinematic, like just focus on you. But I'm like, nah, I want my shit to be everywhere.
Keep it moving, pretty much, huh?
Yeah, so it's like when you watch the video, they're like, damn, that shit was cool. Like, that was hella shit going on. Like, that's kind of what I go for.
You can't lose the people's attention. You know what I mean? You got to keep it entertaining. Every single frame counts, man.
Exactly.
I get you on that. Hey, so, a lot of people write their music in a pen and a pad. You know what I mean? Some people get their phones. How does Lil Sosa write his music?
Yeah, I do my phone.
The phone, that's where it's at?
There was times, like when I first started, I had a notebook. And I would just sit in my car, listen to beats, and just write. Just
nonstop.
But yeah, after I just started getting used to my phone, like I would get the beat onto my phone, play it, and I just type, just keep going.
Is it different? Do you feel like it's any different? Does it make you feel different when you're in the studio, like having either a pen or a pad? It's your writing, you know what I mean? Or versus a phone? Or am I the only one that's tripping out about that shit?
Nah, I feel like it is different, but I feel like it makes it easier for me just because, like I said, I could put the beat on the phone while I'm still writing.
Yeah.
Like, rather than, I mean, I feel like it's the same thing if you really think about it, but I just feel like it was easier to me, like, because you could still play the beat and then just write, like, with the pad, but yeah, I just feel
man, I just want to look fucking cool like this, bro, like all old school.
Like I've seen artists do that. They go to the studio and pull out a whole notebook, and I'm like, damn, like
you don't need all that shit. Well, you got a phone now that has all that shit. That's fucking hilarious, bro.
I've done went through phones. Sometimes I look at the notes. I'm like, it's just literally
nonstop.
Like,
do you keep any of that? Did you ever keep it? Hell yeah, sure. You got to keep everything on. Hey, do you remember the first song that you wrote?
The first song that I've ever wrote? Yeah. I do, matter of fact.
What was it about, man?
Uh-oh. I can't even really describe what it was about because it was everywhere. Like, literally, this is when, like I said, when it was me and the other homies, we all just started getting into rap. So everybody's verse was, like, everywhere.
It didn't match.
Yeah, it didn't even match. Right?
But they all had something to say.
Everybody had something to say for sure. Yeah,
hell yeah, that's hilarious.
We did that for sure. But yeah, if once you listen to it, and it's like I can't even find it no more. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't.
You can't even remember what it was about.
I can't even remember the first bar like of my shit. Like but. Yeah, I remember looking back on it, like
that's fucking cool.
And the crazy part is like when we first started, that shit had at least probably 50K like streams on. This is when SoundCloud was popular.
Oh yeah.
So it was like that shit had 70K streams. And shit, we thought we was going up,
I'm rich,
Yeah, like we thought we was going up.
I'm famous.
Yeah, and then you just like we took a couple years, we started getting into it, getting comfortable, and we look back on it and we like, that was some bullshit.
None of that shit fucking rhymed up.
Nothing rhymed. Like I said, the people that really had it, like G Damo and a couple other the homies, they was just naturally gifted with the shit.
Yeah.
But speaking on my shit, I was bruh, that shit.
Hey, but you thought you were hell yeah, on top of that world.
You feel me? I thought that shit was a banger.
That's fucking cool. That's cool though, because even from day one, you still had that mentality. Hey man, I'm the best. I'm going in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to.
Hell yeah. That's why I said that. That's the thing too. Like I said, my self confidence was at all time high.
Hell yeah.
So I knew. I ain't even gonna lie. There's still some songs that you can find on YouTube that when I first started, and I'll say it. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was whack. I don't even know why I did
Hey, but
that
you
shit.
put it out there though.
But yeah, I put it out, and like I said, I held myself to that shit. That shit was the best.
Damn, there you go. I like that though.
That's what people respected me. They was like, shit, he's consistent, and he just keeps going. He don't care what nobody says.
There you go, man. You got to have that kind of mentality in the music game.
Yeah.
Hey, because once you put your art out there, it doesn't even belong to you anymore.
No.
You gotta be open to the criticism that's gonna come, whether it's good or bad.
That's the thing too. If you get mad about people gonna say this, and it's not the line of work for you.
Yeah, man.
You feel me?
For real.
You for sure. There's always gonna be somebody that don't like your shit.
Oh hell yeah.
There's always gonna be somebody that has something to say.
Yeah.
You just got to deal with it.
Hell yeah. Take in the good comments with the bad ones.
You got to have thick skin with this shit.
Fuck
for sure.
yeah, for real.
You gotta let that shit just bounce off you. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like,
hell yeah, no, for real though, and that's real. You hear that kind of that? Because I get all the fucking hate mail in this show, bro. Like, everybody loves him. I get all the fuck you, shut the fuck up type shit. You know?
Yeah, you just gotta be like, shit. It is what it is.
I'm gonna put my microphone louder. Damn it. That's cool though. But it's good that that you're not scared to put anything out there anymore. You know what I mean? Even from the beginning, kind of looks like you just said fuck it, huh? Just
I just fuck it. If I could do it, I just dropped it. Like,
damn, there you go.
This is what I wanted to do. I'm gonna do it.
That's dope right there, man. Hey, how about we listen to some of your music, man?
Hell yeah.
So don't forget, Lil Sosa's catalog is available on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and check it out. I went through your whole catalog, man. I listened to every single track that's out there. And it was hard for me to... I had a list. I had to narrow it down to 10, which was fucking hard because you got a lot of good music out there. You know what I mean? So let's start from the beginning, man. The track I got over here is No Time featuring Big Mike right here.
Shout out Big Mike.
Hell yeah. What can you tell me about this dope ass track right here?
This is again like once I finally got solidified in my sound, and this is where this came about. How the fuck your man's real if he ain't taking no trips? See, you spent your last check, now it is what it is. You still fucking with them broke niggas, you better than that. Shows up on the nerve, yeah. Why she throwing it back? And I don't care if you hit it once, bitch, I ran through that. Hey, Sosa popping out, ask your bitch about it. Niggas stuck in the field, watch how I get about it. Told her run me my trap, that's how I feel about it. She gon' pay for this dick, ain't no way around it. 5 bands for the verse, think I'm taxing now. How you can't get a show, but y'all some fucking clowns. And you keep talking tough, but y'all ain't been around. You niggas dumbass broke, smell like black and mild. My neck broke, wrist broke, shining like a disco. Pockets on large, while your pockets on zero. The fuck out a nigga for thinking he a hero. She tapped in with Sosa cause she tired of you weirdos.
Yeah. Shit is fucking dope. How does Big Mike come in the picture over here, man? Your career.
That's my blood cousin. So it's like, and I watched his episode with y'all. Like, yeah. When he said that we used to live together, like we did, and we had a home studio, so it's like.
You were there from the beginning.
Yeah, man. So like wake up to sleep, like we was just music. Like
that's dope right there.
And that's another thing that kept me going too, is because like when I was going through some things, like when I say like when Damo had passed, there was a time where I was like, I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore.
Yeah, shit hit you hard too.
Yeah, for sure. And then that's when Mike was like, nah, like you gonna keep doing it for sure. Like I'm gonna make sure you got everything that you need, that you can rap, like
Man, that's fucking dope to have that kind of support too.
Yeah, and it wasn't even just for me. Like he does music, he loves that shit. So it's like he brought me in when I had nothing. I was down and out, I had nothing to I was fucked up. Yeah, shit. He brought me in and he was like, that was basically the main thing. He was just like, you gotta stay on top of your music. I'm like, alright,
that's dope right there. It's good to have somebody to guide you like that too. You know what I mean? Because hey, when you're going through a tough situation like that and you have no support, it's hard like that. But hey, you had somebody right there, Big Mike, to back you up right there. That's fucking hella dope.
So that's another reason why he on so much of my catalog. It was just like we was doing music every day.
Yeah.
So it's the same shit. We did a song, we dropping it. We don't care, we dropping it. Like.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, hey, man, I got Lil Sosa coming in, but you're like in most of his tracks. Like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, once I first started getting into, everything, like, he was there and shit.
That's cool to have a squad like that, for real. The next one I got over here is Heavyweight.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about this one right here? That's another dope-ass track.
Hey, this one funny, too, because if you look at the video, shit, I was like $120. I felt like I was a heavyweight.
Hell yeah.
That's the only way he beat the case. With an open face. For the hoes. Want the smoke. Then a rope. Yeah. He a break dancer. Questions that I won't answer. Yeah.
This whole album is fucking dope, bro. Track by track, this one fucking holds up.
Yeah, I think that's our what is back to back.
Yeah.
And if you really listen to it, we only called it back to back because every track that we dropped on it, we was going back to back on the first side, you know.
That's dope.
He told me, he's like, what should we call it? And I'm like, bro, back to back. Bro. Literally, like, that's how you back to back. Come on.
Was there any songs that didn't make it on this album? Because this whole album is like fucking jam packed with dope ass tracks.
Nah, I wouldn't say that because I feel like he actually wanted to add more.
Oh shit!
And I was like, nah, bro. Like I think we good right there. Like you know, like I said, we was working every day, and I'd be like, bro, I'm exhausted. Like mentally, I think we got enough songs. Like, yeah, he was always he wanted more. He wanted to keep going. I'm like, bro, nah.
He don't know where to stop. He just
I'm telling you, he loves that shit.
That's dope though. That's good to have that kind of passion. What do you think will be like a good cutoff track number? You think 10 tracks is enough for an album?
For me personally, I feel like
that's just
too
you
much.
Personally. So you think it's too much?
Yeah. That's just me though. Like,
all right,
I mean, if it's an album, like if I'm going to a label and stuff like that, and it's my first actual album, I'd probably do like 10. Like,
10 will be
I've seen people do like 20, 16.
That's too much.
Yeah, you know.
I know. Chris Brown, he released one like 38 tracks. I was already halfway through. I was already done. You know,
because the way that I think about it is like, who's like, okay, say your favorite artist, they drop us something like that. Who really listens to all 38 songs? I mean, I know there's people that do, you know.
I do, like, but I'm not gonna say I'm all in at track 27. You know,
like that's how I'm like, nah. I just think of it as other like they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna hear the first 5 and be like, oh, no, all right, I'm already like, you know.
All right.
Like that's just me though, because I know that's what I do. Like
that's
so
just
I'm
your
like,
opinion,
I think other people gonna do the same shit to me because it's like I'm not gonna listen to all 15 tracks. Like,
because me personally, I like to dive into an album and get lost in that album, especially if you have like the storytelling. You know what I mean? You could get there's something cool like finding a good album and just boom. Next thing you know, you're 50, like you said, 15 tracks. And you're like, fuck, it's done already? Like, that shit was fucking crazy, you know?
Yeah, with me, like, if there's a major artist like that, I look for the little star next to the song. That's
you're cheating now.
That's how you know it's a banger. That's an exclusive. I'm like, okay, I'm going to just listen to that one real quick. That's the first one I click, the little star. Boom.
That's fucking hilarious right there, man. That's good.
No, when I listen to music, that's the first time I listen to it, I give like probably good 4 minutes. I go off the beat.
Yeah.
The beat was going to get my attention.
Exactly.
Beat get my attention, then the lyrics will get my attention. So that's how I listen to mine.
That's why I say I look for my beats. My beat selection is what makes up for everything. Like
that first track, intro,
anything that starts playing, they always tell me, "Damn, this beat hard."
Yeah,
like I said, they ain't even heard the bars yet. They just like this beat hard already. Like
got them in already.
You feel me? Their attention's already there.
Hell yeah.
So, quick question. So, do you put your best song at number 1 on down, or you do the opposite from the highest number that you had to the lowest?
Sometimes, I put the best one at the top just so it's like already you click it and it's like, okay, this shit hard. Yeah. But also doing that, I try to back it up with banger after banger after banger, which I know they not all gonna meet the same standard, but it's just for me, I try to keep it like, okay, I'm 4 songs in and they all slap. Like I try to do shit like that.
Oh, so you are pretty picky about your track selection?
The ones that are like kind of mid that I feel like I'll try to throw them in the middle, or I'll do like one after another, so it's like, all right, that one was what is all right, and then the one after that, it's like, okay, now we back on top of it, like, now we back to the slappers, like.
What about your outros, like because once again your albums are like boom, they're consistent, you know what I mean? So how do you feel about the outro? Do you have to go out with a bang, or like what do you try to do
with the outros? Shit, I feel like sometimes I'll be like, I gotta end it with another banger. But
okay.
For the most part, the beginning and the last song of the EP, it got to be a slap. Like,
hell yeah,
it has to slap.
Yeah, because you want them to come back. You know what I mean?
That's like the middle is like, okay, you could throw in the ones that are like kind of
the emotional one,
like, but the beginning and the end, it has to slap.
Oh, okay, all right. Hell yeah, that's good to know right there. The next one I got over here is To Be Honest.
Yeah. This is another one too. Like I said, if you really listen to it, like I was really talking like.
Yeah,
where shit was going on, like and like I said, Big Mike brought me in, like I ain't had shit, and he told me I got you, like I see it in you. You just got to stick to the shit. All right, cool. And this is when I was literally getting my buzz. So it was like shit like that. I was seeing hella people, like hella faces, and I didn't know who was really there, who was for me, you know?
Yeah,
I didn't know if they was there for the long run or just the moment.
Yeah.
And so, shit.
I like that you talk about this on this track though, for real.
Mud sipping, just to get it. And I'm gifted. Dang. Thank him enough. Shout out Money Mike for really giving me trust. Really gave a fuck. Yeah. Tell these niggas they can't fuck with me. Big diamonds on my body, check the clarity. When I was down, didn't nobody wanna check on me. She told me that she loved me, but really just wanna check for me.
Damn.
You feel me? Like, I ain't really know who was there for the long run. I just thought it was just, you know, you're there for the moment.
See, these are the kind of tracks that I really do enjoy.
Yeah.
Because you open up a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not everybody does that though, because these topics could be pretty difficult to speak on too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once you get a song out like this, that's this deep, man, does that make you feel better? Like you vented? Or?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like it opens up my mind too, like after a while.
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, now I feel like I gotta start. I needed to get what was on my chest off. Like, now let's get back to what we was doing.
So
There you go, man. There you go.
So, me listening to this, did you feel lost in this music, like that you didn't have no support, nobody was there for you, but when you got that support, now that it made you a better person?
I wouldn't say it was like no support with the music and everything, because like my fan base, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with my fans to the fullest. And I don't even call them, I always said this in every interview that I have, I don't even call them fans. You feel me? Like, the ones that really support, I fuck with them to the fullest. Like,
Damn.
They've been there from the beginning. And like I said, I've took so many breaks with this music shit that they could just be like, man, I'm cool. He ain't even serious about this shit.
Yeah.
But it's constantly people be talking like that hit me on Instagram, bro, when your next shit dropping? Or like when they see me in public, bro, what's up with the music? When you dropping? I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all still waiting for that shit.
That's loyalty right there, bro. Hell yeah, that's dope.
So it wasn't really like more so of no support for the music. It was just I was lost in shit, life for real.
Life happens, man, for real.
Life was hitting hard at the time. So it was like, I was just more lost at that. Not really like no support, I felt like.
And to be in the music game and have problems, personal issues in life, and still have to put that smile for you to perform and all that shit, that could be hard sometimes too.
Hell yeah.
To block all that shit out,
Hell
man.
Yeah. Doing that shit and going to the studios and shows or anything like that, like, it's just like, bruh, you gotta really dig deep and just do that shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like when they say that poker face, you can't let nobody know anything's going on. Like, you gotta really do that shit. Like, you can't let nobody know your weakness or what's going on. Like,
for real. We've had live events where I was feeling like I was going through some personal shit, man. But you gotta. When everybody's there, you just gotta slap hands with everybody type shit, and that's the kind of things that people don't know about. The music industry. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That life, you have a whole other life out there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like there's people. A lot of people that do this music shit, they got regular jobs. Like, they trying to make the most out of this shit. They want to do music full time, but it's like, you still got to make your living somehow or another. Like,
for real.
And if you making a living off of music, hey, congrats to you, bro. You got it.
You're one of those rare ones. Yeah.
But shit, for the whole time that I was doing music, I had a job.
Hell yeah.
I had to do something that was gonna pay the bills.
No, for
something that was gonna pay for the videos, the studio sessions. Like,
there you go. Yeah.
I ain't have no label or nobody behind me. Like, I'll pay this, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at least now, shout out my management. Shout out 2X7, also from Texas. Like, now he'll do his little part, be like, I got you on promotions on Instagram. Or,
Hell he's on top of it, bro. He's been communicating with me.
That's what I'm saying. He the one that plugged me with y'all, and y'all from my city. Like, you in Texas, you know about this? Like, but hell yeah, shout out also, because like I said, now
shout out for real. Shout out to Oso,
he doing his part for sure. But when I was literally by myself, it was like,
you got to be doing everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody got their own life. Like, I had to work for this shit for real.
For real, hell yeah. No, that's dope that you're talking about that. The next one I got over here is Down Ass Bitch, man. What can you tell me about this track right here?
Oh, this was just one of those ones where it's like, you just trying to get more so of like still on the cool little, you know, but like on some smooth shit. Like,
some more R&B-ish style, huh? Yeah,
Okay,
that's dope.
And I wasn't really trying to be on, you know, on my Genuine Jada Kid. Like, nah, but you know, I was for sure trying to be like, okay, he could switch it up for sure.
You just
like,
there.
I could do it if I wanted to. Like,
Hell yeah.
running bands up.
When niggas made in a year, I made
Man,
it
4 months.
The feds on me, I ain't tripping.
I don't give a fuck. I'm full throttle with this shit. I'm finna run it up.
These niggas boosty, hella broke.
They can't do shit for you. For the gram when he really owe you. You could choose, baby, let me show you.
I'm the type to see the diamonds and
Go put them on you.
Another case, I've been wildin',
I've been fucking up.
to black it out and I'm the
Dope ass track right here, man.
I've been down and I've been hurt,
But I ain't give a fuck.
If we rockin' and we rockin', ain't
And
no
we
switching
switching
up.
up.
Baby, I'm a thug, I need a
Down ass bitch.
Wanna hit the road and wanna
Let
let
it
it
take trips.
Hey, when shit hit the fan, is you gon' fold, is you gon' switch. If I gave
20 bins, you gon' make the bag flip. Yeah.
baby, I'm a thug, I need a down ass bitch. Wanna hit the road and wanna let it take trips. Hey, when shit hit the fan, is you gon' fold, is you gon' switch.
If I gave you 20 bands, can you make the bag flip? Hey.
I'm running plays, checking trap
While I'm on the phone,
50 bands for the Jews,
this shit come and go.
On the road doing the dash,
I sit low
I'm out of town getting it poppin'
when I'm doing these shows.
The people know me out of state.
This shit getting real.
I'm putting on for the city. I'm
Really from the field.
These niggas envy yet they broke.
I don't care how they feel.
Cause I'ma keep getting money
With or without a deal.
Free the
Hey,
mind, tell 'em
there
let 'em
you
out
go.
that cage. Free the real, keep the rest.
Fuck the fake.
Free shotty coming
Home to some cake. I just talked to Killer Shay and he told me he gon' be straight.
I've been going through hella shit and I don't really think you ready for it. I'm a thug with hella problems trying not to show it.
Yeah.
I put my heart
Hey,
inside
once
the
they
cup,
played
but
this
I'll
beat
let you
for you,
hold it.
bro, like it's a nice fucking smooth beat.
Yeah, like, bruh, you
How
feel
do you
me?
not jump on that one, you know?
Yeah, once I heard the beat, I was like, I kind of already knew where I wanted to go for it, like with it, like, and
nice.
the hook was what started first. I
Okay.
remember I was on Instagram Live and I kind of like freestyled the hook.
Oh,
And
no
once
shit.
I started seeing the comments, like that shit's hard, that shit's some smooth, you know?
Hell yeah.
Alright, This
That's
what I'ma
fucking
do.
dope as fuck right here, man. Who produced this beat right here for you?
Fuck, to keep it real, that was like a YouTube beat.
Yeah, okay.
I just found it.
Because I can hear the many different samples
Yeah.
and shit and how they blend together. Like, fuck, they put it together pretty fucking good,
Telling
man.
you, I heard it and I just knew I was like, this is a smooth one. Like,
Yeah,
hell
that was-
yeah.
I gotta be different with this.
That's
one.
dope right there. No, for real. Hey, how do you feel about that though? Has there ever been a beat that kind of like pushed you to that level where you're like, fuck, dude, I don't even know where to go with it, but this shit is dope right here.
Hell yeah. Yeah, there was a couple of them where I'm like,
Makes you think, huh?
hell yeah. You just gotta sit down. Like, you know, like I would know what I want to do for the song, but it's like, how am I gonna say it? Like, you know,
okay.
type shit. Like, how am I gonna say it, but not kind of, I guess I would say like not really like overthink it, but make it still smooth, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
That
you
could
know?
be hard too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
That could be hard.
I'm just trying to make it smooth, but I don't want to really overthink it that much.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to force it for you.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But I know what I want to do with it.
So you have all the words in your head that you want to use, but it's just putting them all together.
Yeah,
and,
putting it together, making it flow correctly, like, you know.
which could be different. It
Yeah,
could be
that's
difficult because
hard,
you're trying to
yeah.
make something catchy as well.
Exactly.
You got all these shits going on, but hey, man, you kicked ass on that one right there, man. Let's talk about hustling my whole life. And don't tell me this ain't you, because it's you and Big Mike.
Yeah, this one, shout out Big Mike.
Hell yeah.
I think this was on one of, I want to say this was on one of his projects. And then I featured on this one.
I've been hustling my whole life, it's
Yeah.
gonna pay off. Trapping all night to get this weight off. If you niggas think I'm broke, then you way off. Every time they hear my name, they wanna skate off. You ain't got a bag, then get ghost.
This was more so just like the title say, hustling my whole life.
Hell yeah.
You know, it was self-explanatory what we gonna talk about. Like,
So how do you get that? How does that phone call sound? You know what I mean? When Big Mike hits you up, hey man, I got this banger right here. I need you to jump on this one.
majority of the time it'd be like we would just link up to smoke. Like even when, like, you know, once I got my own, you know, I settled in with it myself, got my own spot and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I would still pull up on him, we'll smoke and shit.
Nothing changed, dude.
Yeah, nothing
We will see
changed.
each other.
Like, so yeah, we would go. I just pull up on him, we'll smoke, and he'll be like, "Hey, look, listen to this." I'll listen. I'm like, "Oh yeah." He's like,
That's
"So
dope.
put a verse on it. Come on, let's do it."
Hell yeah.
I got you. You already know it's good. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Every day and it's gonna pay off. Back to back fours, you know it's me when I skate off. Trap jumping, I ain't got time to take a day off. These homies feel the bands cause it ain't shit to get get this weight off.
I've been hustling my whole life, it's gon' pay off. Trapping all night to get this weight off. If you niggas think I'm broke, then you way off.
Has there been a track that they brought to you where you were like, you know what, nah, I'm not digging this one, or are you just always like?
Yeah. There was a couple of them. Like people would hit me on Instagram and they'd be like, I got a feature, you know, I'll pay for it, whatever, you know, and they'll send it to me, and I'll just be straight up like, bro, this is not really my sound. Like I don't want to give you a bullshit verse, you know, something that's not really my style.
Hey,
like,
at least you're honest.
Yeah, like, and I tell him like, if you wanna switch it up, or I'll send you a beat that I fuck with, like, and you wanna do something, or you know, if you have something more my style.
So you're still open, you still keep that door open, then, huh?
Sure.
Shit, man, that goes a long way for real.
Yeah, I'm like, cause you know, if you reached out to work, then you know that says a lot already. Like, you know, you fuck with me and I appreciate it. Like, come on,
I like what you
let's
said
work.
right there.
Why these pussy niggas acting like the police? All this money in my pocket, bitch, I can't lose. Got your bitch blowing like it's hot suits. I've been shitting on these niggas like the number 2. Yeah, you gon' learn a lot when they come for you.
We won't bend, won't break, we don't fold. Gotta sit solid in these streets.
That's dope right there.
Yeah, you know I'm about a bag, I let them peas go. I fuck around and sell this beat like where the beat go. He still wondering why he broke, cause he didn't listen. You need to get your man some help, tell him pay attention. Stop running after a bitch, nigga, chase some chicken. Once I put the bag first is when I started winning. Fuck sleep, we all nighters in the trap. You ain't getting money, stop lying in your raps, it's all cap. Look, see, I bust gas for fun. He claimed to be a shooter, but never pack a gun. Look, you better stop it, boy.
Well, Lil Sosa, I keep asking you all these questions, and you keep answering everything, huh? Big Mike was like, hey, I can't speak on that.
Nah, I feel like I just got used to like being like, you know, interviews, camera, like when people would tell me like, hey, promote my shit for me, like if it was like, I've done barbershop promotions, I've done clothing promotions.
We've all had to do what we had to do. Yeah.
And once I do it, and they're like, what the fuck, bro? You make that shit look easy. Like, how do you know what to say? And I'm like, it just
comes. Yeah, you've been doing it.
And you got to be confident. Like
I
said, you got to be confident with that shit.
Hell
like,
yeah. Even if you're not off camera, but on camera, you got to, you know, bam.
Like,
You're a salesman.
I've done that shit all the time. They like, damn, what the fuck, bro? You make that shit like a natural. Like hell yeah.
That's fucking funny as shit, man. Let's talk about thugging in the ghetto. What can you tell me about this?
Oh, this was another smooth one. Like you could tell too, I was on like some auto-tune shit. But like once I did it, and Mike did his verse, I told Mike, I was like, bro, I fuck with your verse more than anything. Like on this song,
yeah,
I'm like, yo, shit hard. The way that from the beat on certain words he would say, the piano would come in. I'm like, bro, that shit just hits different. Like,
thugging in the ghetto. Young niggas wildin', they be playing with heavy metal. I've been stuck in my ways, I think it's time for me to lay low. I've been trying to kick the cup, but I just bought another Fago. Poured a deuce to them the pain, but that was something light. Couple perks to the face to get me through the night. Told my mama that I'm sorry, I ain't living right. I know I've been living wrong, but I'ma get it right. I'm the type of person to get a bag and make it double. Yeah. Capping for the net, he ain't never had a struggle. But I'ma say it with my chest when I rap. I don't mumble. If you step on these Balenci's, it's gonna be a Royal Rumble. You ain't never water whipped and watched the baking soda double. I remember 5th grade, every day getting in trouble. When you really at the bottom, you see your life through a puddle. I was caught up in the streets while you was playing in a huddle.
Yeah.
Teachers told me that I'll never be shit. Now it's diamonds on my neck and I got water on my wrist.
Yeah.
Rocking shows, getting paid to take trips. Fly shit, mix designer, tell them niggas peep the drip. I'm running up these bands and I know that they hate it. He down bad on his ass, now that boy gotta face it. 20 bands for the juice, I can't let no nigga taste it. I'm finna make it flip, then it's back to the basics. It get cold outside when you thuggin' in the ghetto. Young niggas wildin', they be playing with heavy metal. I've been stuck in my ways, I think it's time for me to lay low. I've been trying to kick the cup,
but I just bought another Fago.
Poured a deuce to them the pain, but that was something like
couple
perks to the face to
get me through the night.
Told my mama that I'm sorry,
I ain't living right.
I know I've been living wrong, but I'ma get it right.
I ain't taking no more losses, it's my time to win. I'm balling, mom, your baby jumping out the gym. They did a lot, but not to mention in this life of sin. I'm living sober now, ain't no more drinking hen. Every move that I make, I gotta make it count. Gotta invest into myself and pray I make it out. I lost some friends along the way, I guess that's how it be.
Fake friends turn foe over jealousy.
You was supposed to stay down.
See that the way that beat dropped right after that, bro. Like, you feel me? I just like, I would play that shit back every time just cause I'm like, bro, that shit just hit every
This shit crazy, this shit fucked up. They ain't around when you down, but they love you when you up. Play position, nigga, pay attention.
That's what Big Mike didn't want to talk about. Hey, sometimes you get that one beat that really does fucking hit you right in the heart, huh? You got something to say, put it out there and shit. Yeah. I like that right there. That's fucking hella cool right there.
I like that. This right here sound real good. It's more like you wasn't trying to freestyle real hard with it. You were just talking calm.
Yeah.
Get your words through and make the person understand.
It's one of those deep tracks.
Well, especially with the way the beat was. Like I was like, you know, this is more like I said on some smooth shit. You just gotta talk. You ain't even gotta, you ain't even gotta try to put no bass in your voice. You ain't gotta try to do nothing, no extra. Like it was just literally just talking on the beat.
Yeah.
Add a couple effects and it was like cool.
Damn. Yeah, once again, it's one of those deep tracks, you know what I mean? That you're putting your life out there, you know, you're letting everybody know where you come from and shit. You know, that's fucking crazy. Let's talk about Trip Again.
Yeah, this another one of those ones where it's just like, I was just tripping. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was writing it, I was tripping. Like,
zoned out.
Yeah, everything was at the bar after bar. It's just one of them venting sessions.
Oh,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Hey. I've been thinking about my life, said it's time for me to make it out. Pops doing bad and mom's tired of how she living now. Sisters tripping on me, wonder why brother ain't been around. It's cause I'm trying to pay the way and get you out this fucking town. Stressing for a blessing, hell no, I can't give up. Uncle slamming dope, told that fool he need to clean up. My life is hella ugly, like a bitch without no makeup. I done seen so much wrong, it's just best to keep my chin up. Feds kicking granny though, I guess she a problem. Auntie died of breast cancer when I thought she'd be solid. Had to get it on my own, never attended no college. They be hating on these slums, but to me it's symbolic. Asking granny for some dollars just to do it again. Shit, I give up everything to see Damo again. I know he got in my way, he wanna see the mob win. I've been dealing with these struggles, you won't never see me bend. Look, I'm the one who got it poppin', let's keep it real, homie. I can sense the animosity, keep that shit from me. How the fuck is so much hate if they don't even know me? If you can eat and watch you starve, that ain't no real, homie. I've been chillin' out the way, I'm stacking paper. Thumbing through these bands for hella long, it gave me paper cuts. Hit that road and take a risk, ooh, I love to rush. See, I ain't slowing shit till I put a milli up. Hey, I'm the definition of got it out the mud, fly shit, I remember sleeping on that rug. Shit, I need a couple thousand if you want me at that club. All this water on my body, I might cause a flood. Brother told me hit that gas and don't let up. Stack it up and just handle your biz. All that talking behind my back got me fed up. Flip the switch and give a fuck who your mans is. Like oh shit, Sosa on that shit again. Throwing bands left and right, I'm on to get it in. Check control, I'm only here to collect my back in. See, I was caught up in my zone, now it's time for me to trip again. You feel me?
Fuck, you went right in, huh? Look at that shit. That was no wasted time right there.
Bro. Like, I was caught up in my zone, bro. I was spending too much money, doing all types of bullshit. I was just caught up in my zone, and you feel me? I just had a trip again. Like,
man, you sound real passionate.
You feel me?
I mean, well, not just this song, the rest of the song. You sound real passionate. Like, no, this is what I'm going through. This is who I am.
Yeah, like you gonna hear me, like type
hell
shit.
Yeah.
Like,
hell yeah. Hey, that track right there was just go nonstop,
there was
right?
No hook, no. It was
it was just you go
like
nonstop.
Like I said, it was a venting session.
Hell yeah,
you feel me?
So when you have tracks like that, let's talk about your breathing. Ooh. You know what I mean? Because that plays a big role when you're doing music as well, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about breathing patterns, man. Like, you just take a deep breath in and just fucking bam, bam, bam.
Nah, I mean, sometimes, like, if I could get it out all in one take, I'll do it. But I would try to do like 4 to 8 bars. I like kind of like 8 bars, and then I'll punch in after that and do the next 8, you know. And then I'll follow it up with a double under my main vocal, so that way I could fill in all the gaps and my words sound flush.
So, there you go.
You know, whatever line that I'm trying to basically I want you to hear, I would double that line so it sounds like right there, like, you know.
Yeah, I like that right there. Shit, man, that was a good breakdown of fucking the recording sessions. That's fucking hella cool. Do you find it difficult to be performing live? Because, you know, a lot of your music is like fucking go once again, you know?
Sometimes it does, just because, it is back to back. Like, and I would kind of, like, same shit. I would kind of do it just as I would record in the studio.
All right.
So I would rap about 8 bars, and then once I kind of lose breath, I'll take a break and then say the next bar that I want you to hear. And then I'll just keep it going after the next 8, like, you know?
You're never like, fuck, why did I write so much?
Nah.
Hey, because sometimes you go crazy in the studio, right, to record it, but once you perform it live, it's like, fuck, I can't keep up with this shit.
Hell yeah. Nah, I've done it a couple times where I'm like, fuck, that shit was hella, like, you know? I don't know why I did that.
Oh, man, that's fucking hilarious, man. Let's talk about Trap Spot. It's another dope ass.
Yeah. There's another one. Some of these is like videos is on the way. Like,
Oh, hell yeah.
majority of the club bangers like this.
Yeah.
If the cops come,
But anyways, what's the deal? Let's
run these bands up. He was crying in that mugshot. He ain't man up. State line.
Free the thugs out them cages
On that main line.
Diamonds hearing what they cost
About a brick or two. I'm locked in out of state. Go ahead and ship it through.
I got goers from Miami
Out
out
to
to
Dago.
Reno. She with you, but with me, she a freak hoe.
Yeah.
That's your girl, but she give me all her C-notes. And we know that you ain't really
Like that, so stop it.
It be the ones up on the gram who
Let her pop it.
You came to shop on the plug.
Fuck a socket.
Hey, remember that I'm with.
Got a rocket.
And we the ones who really
Got the city poppin'. Look.
I'm at the club with the thugs.
Dressed in
hell
G's store.
They don't know you, but they know who
We are.
I put a scope on that chopper just to see
C4.
Bitch, it ain't shit to get you checked into the
ER.
ER. He ain't one of mine, it ain't no way we gon' defend him. They asking about some shots, but I don't even know
No
who sent them.
symptom.
It's another mama
What's the
cry because
motivation
the
behind
baby
this
came
track
up
right
with
here,
me.
man?
I'm telling you, it's the beat. Like,
Fucking
that's
fires
how it
you
is.
up.
Like,
Huh?
once I hear the beat and I already know, I'm like, bro, this one I have to just go. Like,
Hell yeah,
I
that's
gotta
dope.
just keep cooking. Like,
Yeah.
Free shot it from
all
that
like
cage,
that, where the beat drops and everything. Like, I know where I want it, you know. So it's like, bro,
Hell yeah.
the beat is everything. At least to me, like the beat is what makes the
That's
song
dope,
for
man.
me.
That's dope. Have you ever done it the opposite way when you already have a track, you just haven't found the right beat for it?
Yeah, for sure. And the same thing, I just wouldn't rush it until I find that right beat for it.
Damn, there you go. It's a hard ass beat right there for real.
Yeah.
You got them subwoofers in your ride, man. This is the
Hell
one
yeah.
right here.
Bro, people would send me memes like that. I think the funniest one I seen was that show Everybody Hates Chris.
All right.
And they all in the classroom just bobbing their head. And
Yeah.
this song
your
was playing in
track.
the back. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Don't even have to do a video now.
Yeah, like, bro, that shit was funny.
That's fucking hella cool. One of your more recent one is Chrome Hearts, man. What can you tell me about this one right here?
This one, shit. This one, it was just more so, I feel like it was just, I was in that little mode where it's like, I needed something to drop. And then it was like, you know, same shit I found the beat. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, we gonna get this shit out.
I'm the youngest in charge, bitch. I got the city turned. Now this ain't a pro club, it's Chrome Hearts on my shirt.
Yeah.
Product frames, or I might just do the Cardis. I got bitches breaking necks when I walk up in the party. Hey, freak bitch, she just wanna get gnarly. Told her go and shake summer, come and ride it like a Harley. I'm backstage eating steak and calamari. While these bitches taking shots, geeked up off of Molly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Sosa back up on that shit again. Mud sipping, rolling woods out the pack again. Blowing bands left and right and on the get it in. I've been caught up in my zone, it's time to trip again. How your homie doing bad
When his pocket's hurting.
You ain't really running plays, you can't show for nothing. Diamonds hitting hella hard as baby mama looking.
Yeah.
College bitch hit the powder,
Then she started hooking.
Big dog shit, I'm eating shrimp with the
Wagyu.
Drop a bag and watch your little homies
Wacky.
wacky. You say the wrong thing is guaranteed, that's a bad move.
Yeah.
Big chopper shells bound to knock you
Out your tattoos.
Red bottom stepping with this party, got a blue face.
Subies for the bands.
No 20s, bitch, this a blue
Blue
face.
face.
$30,000, I can make it
On a slow day.
Your baby daddy bum, I heard he
Waiting on his back
I'm the
pay.
youngest in George, bitch, I got the city
Bro,
turned.
that's the thing too. Like when I first started, like my main thing was just like talking shit.
All right.
That was kind of like my style, was just talking shit.
Yeah.
People would be like, bro, who are you talking about? It's like,
Why do you have so much hatred in your
it was
heart?
just like, nobody in particular. Like I would
Yeah.
tell people like, if the shoe fit, wear that motherfucker.
Fuck it, huh? He goes to all y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I just talk my shit.
Hell yeah, everybody gotta have their talking shit songs, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. So all the tracks you heard right now are available on all streaming platforms. Go ahead and check it out. So Lil Sosa, you sent me a beat here. You sent me a brand new beat over here, man. You gonna rock with this one, or what are we gonna do over here?
Let's do it.
You wanna do it? All right. So this one is called Black Benz Truck, and you're gonna go ahead and knock this shit out, huh?
Yeah. Where you been at? Yeah. Hey, yeah. They like Sosa, where you been at? I've been state to state at them places you gotta spin at. Mr. Too cocky and about a bag, yeah, I been at. Ain't the type of trick, if you my bitch, you gotta send that. They like Sosa, where you been at? I've been state to state at them places you gotta spin at. Mr. Too cocky and about a bag, yeah, I been at. Ain't the type of trick, if you my bitch, you gotta send that. See, I've been moving presidential, doing skits up in that rental. I ain't feel like I was him till I put diamonds in my dental. Fucking up these instrumentals, keep it on me was essential. Cause these niggas want you gone when they see that you got potential. On a mission I can't fail, yeah, I came and brought them hill. But I need my money long to a number that I can't spell. I've been focused on myself, but I hope they doing well. I've been up for a nigga that they was hoping that would fail. In a foreign switching lanes, niggas playing with my name. Jumped in a 580 and I'm just laughing to the bank. Forever Damo land and I know that he right here with me. Bitch, you know that we been popping, we been ringing around the city. Gotta mix some foreign bitches that been trying to get in with me. Money, clothes, and hoes, but I don't really think they give me anything you need. You know I got it, tell them hit me. I've been sticking to the code, I'm stacking hundreds in these 50s. They like Sosa, where you been at? I've been state to state at them places you gotta spin at. Mr. Too Cocky and bought a bag, yeah, I've been that. Ain't the type to trick, if you my bitch, you gotta send that. They like Sosa, where you been at? I've been state to state at them places you gotta spin that. Mr. Too Cocky and bought a bag, yeah, I've been that. Ain't the type to trick, if you my bitch, you gotta send that. Yeah, hold on. Man, I'm telling you,
bro. That shit was fucking hard, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, bro, let me jump on this shit.
I'm telling you, bro, I got some shit on the way.
Shit, man. Dude, did you see this shit right now?
I got some shit on the way.
Oh, man, that shit was fucking hella hard, bro.
First time.
That's the first time on the bug, for real. That shit was fucking dope right there, man. Hey, fuck, I don't even know what to ask you after that. That shit was fucking dope, bro. That's how you get in the zone then, huh? Just like, fuck it.
Bro, I just gotta do
That's
that
fucking
shit.
dope
like,
right there, man.
Once I get going, it's going. Like, you feel me? It's gas on the floor, all, you know, no brakes. Like, that
That's
shit just starts
fucking dope
flowing,
right
like,
there.
you know?
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks for doing that for us, man. That's fucking hella cool right there.
Made me want to try, but I can't do it.
Hey, Lil Sosa, where can we find you at on social media? Is there anything else that any upcoming projects, anything that you wanted us to know about?
Yeah. Like I said, I got a bunch of single projects. I got another EP coming out. I don't got a title for it or a date yet. I just know it's gonna come
some more music. Hell yeah.
Real soon. Videos for sure on the way. You can find me on all platforms at Lil Sosa, LILSOSA. You can find me on Instagram at official_Lil Sosa. And then, I don't got Twitter or nothing like that. Really, just
we don't need all that shit.
Really
one account is enough, huh?
One account. That's my main account. Just Instagram. If you're looking, you know, you can hit me on there.
Hell yeah. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Is there any other artists, man? We like to share the spotlight over here on the bug, man. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shit, everybody that's doing their shit in Bakersfield.
Damn, there you
everybody
go.
that's doing their shit, trying to put the city on the map. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you. You feel me? Shout out to y'all for having me on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shout out to my manager out there in Texas, 2X7 Management, El Oso. Shout out 8K. I got some shit on the way with them. Shit. It's been a whole journey, bro. I've been on a magazine with Millennial Magazine from New York.
Nice.
Bro,
New York, huh?
New York, bro.
Shit, man. Hey, congratulations, bro. That's fucking hella cool, man.
Thank you. I've been tapped in with Waka Flocka people out there.
Nice,
I've been tapped in with Atlanta, Dallas, bro. Like,
so shit, you're expanding, which is good, huh?
For sure. Shit's going crazy, and that's, you know, it's a lot to keep up with. Like, sure.
Yeah, that's cool though. They're digging your style, even though you're from here, from California, you know, over there in the South now, huh?
Exactly,
that's fucking dope right there, man.
That shit. Shout out DJ Loke from Chop Stars. He out there in Texas. They out there. They working with OVO Sound with Drake's people.
Yeah.
So, bro, I've been tapped in for sure. Like,
that's cool right there. Cool. So there's a lot of big things coming in the future.
There's hella shit going on.
That's fucking hella cool, man. Hey, whenever you drop that new album, man, hit us up. I would love to come over here and talk about the album too, man.
We could run round 2 back.
Hell yeah, let's do this shit. Hey, Lil Sosa, thank you once again for coming on the show, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. See ya.